Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. And our Oracle card for today belongs to the Dream Reading cards. The card for today is entitled Intuition. Look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to messages that come from your intuition and follow through. As we mature in our spiritual journey, as we undergo spiritual ascension, as we undergo spiritual transformation, we start to realize that when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to making choices, we need to trust less on ourselves and to learn to trust more to the guidance coming from our inner self. We realized, because as we were growing, usually society teaches us to trust our logical mind, to trust what our logic would tell us which choices to make. But then as you undergo spiritual transformation, we start to regain the skill we had when we were children. We start to relearn that skill of listening to our intuition. We realize that there are certain things that we cannot see clearly. We can only see up to a certain point, but there are certain things that are beyond our sight, beyond our senses. And these areas, the universe can see, the divine can see. And so we need the assistance and the guidance of the divine in order to help us make better decisions in life. So as we deepen, we realize that we are not alone and we need the guidance of the Spirit and our Spirit guides in our life choices. By experience, we learn to trust our gut feelings. We learn to trust coincidences, realizing that they are not actually accidents or coincidences, but synchronicities. We realize that they are little taps or little signs coming from the spirit realm that guides us to the right direction. We learn to trust our first thoughts. We learn to trust the songs and the sounds that we hear that touches us, that somehow resonates with us. We learn to trust it by experience. It starts with one first thought, followed by trusting that thought, and then followed by a positive response by trusting that thought. It's like by experience we realize which messages are actually true. We learn by experience, and as we learn by experience, our trust starts to grow, and the more we learn to listen to our intuition, the more we become aware of that silent guiding hand in our life. It's a relearning process because we had it when we were children. When we were children, we trusted more our gut feeling. We somehow lost it because somehow the world taught us to rely more on our ego, to rely more on our logical ability to make choices. This is also important, but it becomes more complete when we both listen to our logical mind and also to our intuition. It's a relearning process, and the important thing is to take that first step. take one step in trusting your intuition, and then the universe reassures you by the result of that decision. And somehow, slowly, one step after another, our trust in our intuition grows. The more we are able to discern which are the true messages coming from our higher self, from the divine, and from our spirit guides. And as we do so, the more we trust, the more we take a step forward towards that trust. Sooner or later, you will discover that you've gone a long way already, and trusting your intuition has already become a way of living. Now let us try to read a little bit more from the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insights regarding intuition. Intuition. We rarely hear the inward music, but we are all dancing to it, nevertheless. You are faced with making an important decision. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from your spirit to help you make the best choice. Trust that this is the right choice for you right now. Make your choice in full awareness. Use both logic and the heart to find the answer. Honor your gut instinct. Pay attention to your body's reaction. How does it feel when you lean towards one side of the solution? If that inner voice tells you to walk away from a person or situation, listen. Rely on your intuition to help you solve your dilemma. Trust that your body is speaking to you through intuition. It is a reliable and accurate tool. Intuition needs to be cultivated. Practice it as often as you can. Life is about making choices, and it makes an interesting journey for those of you who choose the road less traveled. By making your intuition an ally, you will be led on the path that best suits your soul's purpose. Success in life depends on making conscious choices guided by the Spirit's representative, which is intuition. Be guided by signs. If you have an urge to speak to someone, or to join a group, or head in a certain direction, then do so. There is a message from your spirit. Synchronicity is everywhere. You just need to be ready and trust your intuition to act on it. Well, that's it for today. I hope that you were able to gain some insights and some inspiration on how to learn to trust your intuition more and how to include intuition into your way of living. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It allows the channel to grow and allows us to reach more people. I hope to see you again soon. Until that moment, may God continue to bless your ways.